Tim, did you get sidetracked?
Quality inspires everything we do because food handled with care just tastes.
Hey, that's my name, not Tim.
What, sidetracked? Yeah, no kidding, both of y'all. But he started pulling everything out and then he's
Oh, no, yeah.
gone. Okay.
He's on the excavator. Listen,
Are you serious?
I'm just joking.
Dude, you almost got to witness a full-on death.
I knew you would love that.
It would not surprise me. Oh. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Thank you, Karen. I don't know what he's done with this. Tim? Food? You started? Don't start doing the man thing, guys. Jeez. Now they're both.
Yes, dear.
No, it's okay. You guys have lots to talk about.
No, I actually just come down with potty.
Uh-huh. Ew.
Hi guys. Whoa, I
That-
got this. You're doing too many things.
I am, but
Marty
you know
says
what?
You can't have all of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I need to add water to that. That is like,
I know, it's so.
it's pasty. Oh, that's not theirs. That's Mother Baby Cat. It's right over there.
There we go. And I already put the husk in it.
Good, because I didn't know if you did or not. Thank you. Where'd you find those two?
I will not. I will not comment.
That's
I will not comment. No comment.
Taking the fifth.
I plead the fifth of Bacardi.
Don't look at me. I'm trying to guide him.
Daniels,
Trying to
anyways.
guide him in the light.
Uh-huh.
Baptism under fire.
Okay, so you put them up high when you were cleaning something and you forgot to grab them.
Don't blame
Am I
me.
right?
It was my fault.
You don't put anything up high because you're
I
not
did it.
tall.
I want to be.
You do.
He identifies as tall.
He identifies as tall. There's no pronoun for that.
Just verbs.
I am a bird. I'm all action.
All action. See, now
Oh
you
my
got two of us to deal with.
Now, what happens is when I have you two separated, I have two workers.
day.
When I have you two together, I have half a worker.
So gosh, my happy day. I got someone that I identify with. For the mamas, or sorry, for the cats in there. Morning, everyone.
Okay, go. Oh, you're the call.
Trying too hard to eat something.
Who? I'm not trying on anything besides you trying my
I like
patience.
the girl, but the guy is annoying. The girl's talented, but the guy is kind of annoying.
Which guy though? There's a few.
Oh, I don't know, some Viking rapper. I don't know. That's not your real. I know that lady, that Viking lady, man. She is.
You're just jealous.
She is damn talented. That damn movie, oh my god. I thought I was the only person to see that. Me and my daughter watched it when it came out.
What the hell? Oh, it's a bolt.
Oh. No telling for what.
Ah!
Look, you could go do the part. You can make your own album.
No, he can't.
He's so hardcore he drinks his poppy out of a goat horn.
Not even a sheep. A goat. Oh, you okay?
Can you move?
I'm
Don't.
sorry.
Don't.
Out of here. Who's that for?
Or
The,
Ryan
upstairs.
Okay,
Or Ryan O'Horn.
Are you gonna actually feed Frog this time, or should I hold her food back?
Aw. Poor Frog.
These guys. Okay, there's that. Those two. Mama. Penny, no.
So you still have that rubber double-sided tape stuff to block stuff from the door, the bottom of doors and
I
stuff?
should still have some. Why?
The Harry Potter room,
Under.
that cardboard got pulled off.
Yeah, I saw that. I haven't been able to get back in it. That's something that could go on my freaking to-do list too. Otherwise, I keep forgetting about it. I just made this yesterday. I made a whole bowl. I was gonna make a big bowl. Thought, nah, that's too much.
Well, hello, buddy. What's up, man? How you doing?
Okay, there's one. I need 3 on here, 1 on here. I need a whole lot in here. Holy crap. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my hell. It was raining last night. We need it, but damn. Tim was right. I'm tired. You love the shirt? Thank you. If I remember right, Miss Kathy R. sent it to me.
So this is for
Hold on.
Spud.
No, not yet. No, that goes on the floor in there. Come on, get out. I'm trying. You're trying my patience, I'm just trying. Why? Because
Good morning, everybody.
oh, now he's polite.
Goose blah blah.
Hello. Raining there too? Wow, is it like blanket raining all over the U.S.? Or is it the world? Hold on. Not that little. Really. Hold on, I still have this one to empty.
Don't you love that? And then it sticks out, and then it comes in, like, then it sticks to your face.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Uh, today is Wednesday.
Frog. We're holding Frog back though.
No, only if you're able to feed her. What? That's why I wanted you to wait on those. Okay. Now I know the potatoes. The potatoes, oh my God, I've got to clean that freaking pen. I know it. Every day they trash that pen. Okay. That's not needed then. Jeez, they talk more than girls. Okay. One, two. See? Teenage girls. They are teenage girls. I love them both. By God, I do. I have to. I probably lose my mind. Okay, I need to get gloves on. All right. See, Caitlin, I'm putting it on. How am I doing? I was about to ask you the same thing. I'm tired. I'm very tired, but I'm good. How are you? Are you gonna feed her, or are you just gonna set it
I
there?
tried to feed her. She was like, yeah.
Because you're rushing.
No, she was even laying there with her.
Oh my God, really? Yeah, get down from there.
Hey, yes, dear.
Oh my God, no!
Careful, a little one likes to crawl right under your feet.
Well, here's a, Tim, I needed you to do this.
What is it?
Finish. Really? Stop, 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 stop.
That wing is live in the hole.
Okay, why is he, why is he finishing up? Yeah, they need their, I need to feed these guys. Oh, don't you,
Okay?
you just, hello. All right.
Dude, having this counter back here in the sink is amazing.
It is, isn't
This
it?
is just wonderful.
Wow.
This little
Oh,
powerhouse.
jeez. Okay, grams. Okay, come on. 396. I know, hold on. Okay. Perfect. I see your eyes. Ah, your eyes are stayed open. Okay, calm down. Holy cow. There's the twiggles. Sorry, I was trying to switch it really quick. Nope, okay. Okay. Uh, Gotta get a good grip on her, otherwise. Hey, thank you so much. Who did that? Sarah, thank you. Guys, like the gifts when we receive them. Oh, burp. She got a good burp. Holy cow. Yeah? If you're just joining, my name is Shar. I'm the owner of Critical Care Kitten Coalition. We are a medical rescue for kittens that would otherwise be euthanized, either being usually too sick, meaning too contagious, and they don't have a foster to take them, or they're too broken and it's expensive to fix them. We take those ones from other rescues. So it is helpful to the rescue and it's helpful to the kittens. They didn't ask for this life, so they should be given the best one possible, right? Alexa, unpause. The fluff? Oh my, it's on that again. So, anyways, we will be getting a couple of CH kitties here very, very soon. I finally made contact with the human that helped them come into this world. And are you gonna go poo-poo? She finally did a good poo-poo yesterday with the help of an enema. It was beyond.
Okay, I got those in the box. 3 in one, 2 in the other.
Thank you. Pain in the butt, isn't it? Yeah, I was not happy when they said that we had to return it. I would have much rather just thrown the freaking stuff out.
I know, right?
And now I'm having to order 10 more from Chewy just so that we can actually get back on top. Next week, Catalyst is sending out my auto ship order, but hopefully the stuff that I'm getting from Chewy, oh, she is so backed up again. Yeah. This is like uber hard. Damn. I mean, it's like, look. That's like ridiculous. It's a freaking rabbit pellet. You go get a can of chew. By the way, don't chew. It's bad for you.
Don't ever. Penny.
Penny, don't go too far. I need to give you your meds.
Right.
Today's the 13th. Tomorrow's her last day of GS meds.
Yay, Penny.
I know, baby. Holy crap. She takes forever to get to poop because of this issue. Once they start walking, they're starting to full on walk. And that's going to be nice. Just like Chef, once she gets transitioned and is walking, they're going to be fine.
I know, I take forever.
Yeah, you do. Okay, well, you peed. Sorry. Oh, the beautiful purrs. I would have preferred taking out that air, but okay. Wow, you're still attached to that. All right, let's see. Here we go. Do you want more? Yeah, you just got a whole bunch of air there, too. What?
Here's the good stand here.
It's okay. This is great. This is
Okay.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're my hero. Oh. Come on. Yep. Yep. You're doing good. Yeah, that's the napkin. No. This is Twilight. Okay, let's go get Eclipse. I know, you're hungry. And why is it that you guys take turns on whose eye is going to be all messed up? Oh. This is Eclipse. Eclipse's eye is now sealed again. Jeez. 406. Calm down. She's the one that latches really good. He is a pain. He likes to blow bubbles. Come on. Latch. You can do it. Come on, Eclipse. Really? Dude, you're gulping. You're gonna have a big burp. I swear you're making it all frothy. Come on, are you gonna finally latch? It's like weak now. You should be latching at this point. Not gulping. Oh, and the purrs. Okay, because of his eye, don't use paper towel, don't use Kleenex or toilet paper. No paper products, only cotton. Use warm water, wet it down with warm water. Not hot, just warm. Test on the inside of your arm. And then you just hold it there. They hate being held in one place, I'll tell you. I know, buddy. Yeah. Come on, let me see your eye. Thank you. See? We need to get that under control. Hold on, sweetheart. Wow. Okay, let's get you to go potty. I know, I wanted your eye open, his eye's open. Not very well, but his eye's beginning to be opened. Oh, you instantly go to pooping. Okay. There we go. And the race is on. Two kittens, same litter, same food, same everything. Two totally different poop experiences. My God, ew. That one is like really. Yep. Holy cow. They can't go potty without your help. If they don't have the mama, they need your help to go potty. So make sure if you have kittens, you are helping them. Hold on. Dude. Yep. Okay, let's get you to calm. I need to finish that eye. Wow. Okay. And of course, I don't have any other ready because between you and your sissy, eventually you'll let go. Okay. Hold on. I know. Hold on. I'm going to get it ready. Let's clean that eye. Yeah. Dude, calm down. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Where is it? There it is. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Mm-hmm. I know you're looking. Don't walk off. All right. He is not going to like me very much right now, but that's okay. For a split second, I'm going, oh, there's one already made. No, I just put that in there. I'm a dork. So I'm definitely going to be adding the cotton info on the eyes for goopy eyes into the manual, the guide. Or I'll just add it. Maybe I'll just put it into a blog. I don't know. We'll see. Let me see your eye. There. Yeah, you're good now. We got all the crusties out. All the crusties are out. It's all good. These are the only two bottle babies that we have. The other ones either have a mama to nurse them, which is awesome. Jeez, that's something close. Dude, you are a wiggly worm. Do not use a microwave to heat up formula. It heats up super fast just underwater. If you use a microwave, you're going to have hot spots. And always test it on the inside of your arm. The inside is more sensitive than the outside for good reason. I'd already done that. My goodness, you really were hungry. Come on, latch then. There we go. Holy cow, dude. Serious? Oh my God, he's now eaten 30. where did I think that you were going to like be fine with just another 10? What the fluff? Well, I know. Now I got to get this one ready. I seriously didn't think you were going to eat all this. Okay, I'm using hot water, but I'm just keeping it under here because it'll just get it warmer faster. There's no way you're gonna eat all of this. If you eat all this, I will be shocked. You're teeny tiny and you're eating 30 already. Okay. There is an additional 7.5. No freaking way. Whoa! He stopped with 2. You good? $35 mils. 35 mils. That's a lot. But you know what? Again, the guide has how much that they should drink. If they take less than what that guide says, that's not good. If they take more, fine. Don't ever just limit them. No, no, no. They're growing fast. Now I'm going to see one more time. Did you want any more? It's like, oh, I don't know. Do I? Do I? I think your belly's at capacity. Serious? Oh my God.
Oh my.
He just ate 37.
Holy, that's like almost 40.
That is almost 40.
I'm a big boy.
Very good mathing, Tim.
Okay. When do you expect your volunteer?
Why? This afternoons?
Oh, that's afternoon.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be while Ken's here. That's intimidating. Ooh. How did you do? Oh my goodness. So this is this is Eclipse. Pretty soon he's gonna be round enough. He's adorable. Melissa, how you doing? Kitty, yep. This one is a kitty. There's a kitten. Hi. His name is Eclipse. And today, nope, not today. Saturday, they are 4 weeks old. Yeah. Yep. Now somebody gets deworming today, I thought. Let's see here. Ah, it is. It's the teeny tinies. Wheat is good. These are the moons. Yeah. Potatoes. Chef. Chef is all done with her deworming. She is now skating on through just needing her vaccinations. Okay, group 1. Okay, so the first group, the smallest group that had their mom that were abandoned, they will be getting their first deworming. Mom, oh hell, I'll just do mom at the same time. I thought I had done hers, but I remember Tim was like, no, we're not going to do it, and then take this one. I gotta stop and not listen to him. 37 mils.
What?
Yeah.
7 bucks. Hey.
Hey girls, chill, chill. What the hell happened here? No. You said I peed? Seriously?
Oh no.
Yeah, I peed underneath where the kibble is. That's great. That's great. Okay. So we're gonna clean this up, and then we're gonna go clean up that mess. Holy crap. What's amazing is I actually did the dishes before I even started. Now I got dishes back in there. Just as quickly as they went away, they come back. Okay. All right, so oh my gosh, we are going to have so much fun. Little babies. See, they peed right next to, which makes no sense, right next to the food bowl. This, look at the kibble that it got underneath. So now I get to switch that out and wash all that. And oh my God, kittens are cute, but they are a pain in the ass. Now, why would they do that? Because they're still learning. It might have been the little boy, Gelato. Good God. Okay. I might have to I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. I'm almost sure it's Gelato. Gelato is only, how old is he? He'll be 5 weeks old on Friday. Okay. This food is expensive, which is why I'm not going to just dump it if I don't have to. $75 for a 17-pound bag. It's not nothing to sneeze at. And they have before, not these guys. I have had kittens before pee in the container. It's like, all right, let's back up and figure this one out. That was delicious. Okay, so
I didn't see that sweeper.
huh?
No, it's not the sweeper. He was looking at the bottled water.
Okay, I need to know what I did with the mediums.
There's some at the very bottom. There's some smalls.
Yeah. I don't think my hand can fit in small.
Yeah, right. You can fit a small.
I don't think I can. Well, I'm sure
I
I could
think you
squeeze into them.
Well,
They would not be comfortable.
I like tight clothes.
Do you?
Snug. I'm not tight, but snug.
Eh.
Because I gotta, when you gotta feel for a vein, it's easier.
Well, that's true, but last time I checked, I don't have to feel for veins. Whoa. Okay, now I'm going to start sliding. Scarlett, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you, hon. Everybody like that, please. That is wonderful. This is where it starts getting really fun for me. Not even a little bit. Because now I get to clean all that up and clean the playpens that those babies are in. All the babies. All the babies. Okay. This one goes over here. Forgot to totally about that. Alright. Let me get my bleach water. Tiny's gonna love me today. I'm assuming Mr. Man already is out there on the excavator.
No.
Where the hell is he? Hmm. Okay. Just say, I would rather him be out there than find out he's upstairs in bed watching TV. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. That would be upsetting. Paula, thank you for subscribing to the Kitten Crusaders. The patio has been taking up a lot of time.
So working.
Yeah, God, it better be. I just want to be done, though. I need it to be freaking done.
Tim working on it.
Okay. Here we go. I'll leave that food for there. Never mind. There for now. Okay. This room has, how many do you have? There's 2, 4, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait a minute, did I count you 2 monsters? If I count you 2 monsters, 2, 4, 6, yeah, 7, 11, 12, 13. Mama is 14. And Aphrodite is 15. 15 cats and kittens in here. There's 3 mamas and 12 babies, if I'm mathing correctly. All of different ages. And Monday we are going to be receiving 4 more and another mama that are coming to here. Ow. The one that's right in front of me right now is Winnie. Winnie almost lost her life just to an upper respiratory infection. She was brought over by a gal that is essentially fostering down in Onalaska. She found a stray cat and helped her have her last litter. She's getting her spayed and everything. She's also having the babies spayed before rehoming them. She's doing everything right. Babies got sick, because babies will get sick if mama's been exposed to something. Just happens. More times than not, when you think, okay, everything's going great, babies were born, everybody's great, and then all of a sudden, about 3 to 4 weeks of age, babies are all of a sudden, holy crap, Aussie Trace. Woman, thank you. Guys, please like that. I've got it. Okay. Boom, there's that. Oh wait, we'll take it. Jeez. Okay, touchy. There we go. Please like that gift. Holy crap. That was very generous. Darling. No, see, and I always worry because I don't want somebody ever having a bigger heart than their wallet. So I mean, you all are adults. If you're not, then way to go on using mommy and daddy's credit card. Anyways, but that's a bad joke. Thank you, Tracy. Sorry, Trace. You are a little beast. I know it's fun for you, but let's not play with that. This thing needs to be cleaned. Anyways, getting back to it. If they all of a sudden become sick, it's because mama was sick with something before she gave birth, and it was passed on to the babies, but the colostrum helped prevent them from getting that sickness until they started getting an immune system. And then all of a sudden it'll pop out. That happens also with panleukopenia. People wonder, well, they were fine. They hadn't been outside. Nobody had been outside. Why were they all of a sudden sick? The colostrum's starting to do its thing. It starts to wean. Yes, as early as that young. It takes a long time. It doesn't fully come out of their body until about 16 weeks of age, which is when they should have their last vaccination. And that's why they should have their last vaccination around 16 weeks of age. That's why usually the babies that could go when they're young, they don't here because I don't release them until they have been fully vaccinated. I want to make sure, because people have been known to, I know, right? Not follow through with what they say. Shocking. Very shocking. I really need to get the scrubber. Do not start trying to eat the cord. You will lose all radio privileges. Okay. I just wanted to clean up this little area first, and then we hit the potatoes. But will you move? There you go. So with Winnie, she ended up getting, I'm probably going to get some sort of a, nope, you can't monetize because of the songs. There. You're playing with my hair? Really, Chef? She had a severe upper respiratory infection to the point where I had to tube feed her for, it was 3 days. Tube feeding a kitten with teeth is super fun. Not at all stressful. I'm being incredibly sarcastic. It was very trying on both Tim and I. It seems like a lot of tests have been happening for Tim and I as we're trying to give it another go. But I mean, it's how the things that are that stay the longest tend to be forged under fire, right? Okay. Those need to be cleaned. They were just cleaned on the 29th. They are absolutely horrid. That makes sense, actually. Okay. Anyways, but yeah. She was from a full litter, but we only got her because she was the one that was the worst. No. Ironically, she's also 3 days older than Chef. Chef came here when she was 3 days old. She was the only survivor out of her entire litter. Guys, that is not a play place. Holy crap. Oh my God, these kittens. I'm about ready to send them out into the house. They can play out there. They have to be in here during the night. That way they're safe because we don't want them to get bullied. Stop it. Holy crap. Okay. And somehow, someway, somebody turned the cat link into dump mode, and I can't even change it out of dump mode without using my phone. I don't know how these kittens did it. Okay. I'm trying to process all of this in my head. This is what I get to clean up every day. This playpen is a disaster zone. Every day. Yeah, you guys are cute. Y'all are messy AF. Holy crap. So fun. And then there's Mama and babies. They are way cleaner. Here are 2 babies. That's Eclipse and Twilight. And they're way cleaner, at least currently. Hopefully they'll stay clean. Those guys are almost 2 weeks of age. These ones are almost 4 weeks of age. I think 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah. The one that is almost 5 weeks, who I think is our P guy, is Gelato. He's with his mama. He's also the sole survivor. But this was a different situation. They came from an abusive situation. So, hi, Chef. Aphrodite, be nice. Be nice. You are loved. She was from a trapping situation. Oh my God, yeah. No, it's not just being transitioning to wet food. They are just messy any way, shape, and form. They really are. They're just a messy group. Horribly messy. So I get to go get a playpen. Not a playpen, sorry. I get to get a carrier for them. And I'm guessing a fresh bucket of bleach water. And where is my... Oh, okay. Girls. Okay, go. Go, 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 go. Go. Get. Go. Out of the house. Or out into the house. Go, go. Just go. Oh, you guys are brats. Okay, never mind. And I get to sweep all in here. This room alone. This one in the Olympus room. Bye. Okay. I need to find the charger for that. I don't know what happened to that. Okay, guys. So, potatoes could run around, but they need to learn how to be potty trained first. They're actually doing really good on potty training. Let me flip this around. And what else was I doing? Just that. Just that. Yay. Oh, I saved you. Gosh dang it. Sorry. Usually I'm a lot better than this. Okay. Girls, the brutality. Meh. Go. Go, 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 go. No, not on my leg. No, no, no. See, 3 days apart. They are sisters from totally different families. Let me see if this was actually for me. Oh, always on my mind. Hello, good morning. You're awesome. They're fun. Winnie's beautiful. Winnie and Chef are awesome. They are very entertaining. Very much attitude. Girls, do not use my legs as... They're brutal. They're kittens. They're brutal. They teach each other how to fight, how to play defense, but they also importantly teach each other how to not bite hard, how to use their paws without their nails out. So I let them go. They are teaching each other. Hi, what you doing there, sexy?
Moving along.
You're moving them from one place to another.
Oh,
And then you're going to move them again another place.
No.
And then later you're going to move them back.
No. Let them go.
Oh, I know.
Winnie's usually beating up on her. What the hell's going on?
There is a change in the power dynamic.
You plug in that.
Let's get ready to rumble. What? I know, it needs to be plugged in. My charger usually was up there. I don't know where it is. It's the blue charger. Girls. Okay. Hi, Squeaks. Let's get you three. Oh my God. This is Tater. Jeez. This is Tot. You guys need a bath. Oh my god. And this is Spud. Shh, you're fine. Be all that drama, extra drama stuff. Jeez. Okay. Now the fun part. Okay, this water fountain needs to be cleaned so bad. All the fountains need to be cleaned probably. Yay. Okay. I'm leaving these ones on. Excuse me. All right. This had 3 double stacks and they annihilated it. Annihilated. Now, because we're dealing with Giardia, God, hear all that litter? Litter and food and everything else is getting shook out. This is gonna go into a plastic bag until washed. Their litter pans are gonna be dumped, sterilized, and then refreshed. And I've got, yeah, there's a whole process for all of this. Somewhere is my vacuum. I'm gonna have to use a vacuum. Okay. Damn. Okay. We are going through a ton of sweet scoop right now just because otherwise, if you only put a little bit in here, yeah, that's gross. Then they get it all over their feet and everything else. But in order to prevent cross-contamination, it has to be dumped. All right, if I can, oh my God, no, 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 no. Oh, Jesus. Really? Okay. Now I've got to deal with that. Ah. Okay. That was my own stupidity. Shit. Now they get a bath. That's just wonderful. Just wonderful. Okay. Oh. This just went from bad to worse. By the way, whenever you're doing this, make sure you shut the freaking, holy crap. You can't hear you. I know, right? And by the time that you saw it, it was already done anyhow. Nope, that is nobody's fault but my own. That was just stupid of me. All right. Moving on. We are going to just move on and deal with things as it goes, right? Okay, we're not going to use bleach on the babies. Don't freak. I'm going to get these cleaned up, set aside first. That was just dumb. You know, everybody has their stupid moments. I just had mine for the entire month of May. Girls, chill. Holy crap. Oh, I now have to wash them. I'm not kidding. I left the playpen open. And they went barreling into a flame. Oh, thank you, Deb. Guys, like the gifts, please. That's just amazing. You guys are fantastic. I'm an idiot, but you're fantastic. Don't say I'm not, because that was a really dumb move. The fact that those kittens have Giardia, if you didn't know, Giardia is also zoonotic. It's not discriminate to just being cats. Humans can catch it, not catch it. Get it? I don't know. Because it's a parasite. Not because it's a parasite that it's zoonotic. So, look at that. That thing is just done. Hey, Tim, guess what? Oh my God, I had the dumbest move possible. Dumbest move possible.
Hey, what kibble does the dungeon ladies eat?
It's the same as the
It's the same. Is that?
Yeah, there's some in there. I now have to wash them and the potatoes. I left the playpen open for the potatoes as I was emptying it and dumping out the litter. And these two decided to make it their playpen.
That would be Winnie and
Chef. Well, yeah, that's these two. And now, can you? I just
so I gotta go get fuel.
What? Why didn't you do that when you got Chew?
Because they don't sell fuel. I have to go all the way to PDA. I'm not gonna spend $8 a gallon.
Just stop talking and go do it, please, because I'm already overwhelmed right now. I am way overwhelmed, and you're doing field trips. Way overwhelmed. Here I was hoping, oh, he'll get back and he can help me just for a bit. Nope. Field truth. Okay, Alexa, play my likes. Something other than whatever the hell you're playing.
To control a video
Oh,
device with
jeez.
your voice, you need to connect it first. In the
What
Alexa
the
app, go
hell?
to Settings, and then TV and Video to get started.
Who restarted this? Oh my god. Alexa, play YouTube. What the hell? I don't have time for this stupid shit. That should never have been reset. I took it off of there. I took that thing off of there for a reason. Oh my god. There's one. So I'm sterilizing these completely. That way they can be set down. They can be reused. They don't have a cross-contamination factor. Essentially, I'm treating this as if they have Tri-Trick because it's the easiest way to get rid of Giardia is by pretending that they have Tri-Trick. Use the medication, but then just dump the freaking litter every day. Litter and beds all need to be changed out every stinking day. Because if you don't, it's just cross-contamination. Girls, you are getting a bath. I'm sorry, but you just all had a stupid moment, and so did I. Oh my god, what the... Okay. Those are done. The good thing about Giardia, if you have hot enough water, you can let it sit for 5 minutes and it will kill off that parasite. I still don't like to do that. I'd rather err on the side of, let's just play it safe and use bleach. So I use bleach water. I will not use bleach water on the kittens because it's not necessary. That would be a little bit extreme. It's not like they've ingested any yet, and jeez. I just can't believe that. I am such a dork. I'm frustrated and I'm overwhelmed right now with this because I wasn't thinking. Okay. Let's go. I don't have an iPhone. It's my fridge. And it's, I don't have time to be messing with it right now. I've got way too much on my plate as it is. Oh my God, I don't believe they did that. Okay. Okay, out. All right. I need towels, towels, towels. Dude, that is not a great scratcher. We have tons of scratchers everywhere. Okay. We are going to have some very pissed off kittens. Okay. All right, girls. Clean start can be used. This one is cold. Takes 12 weeks. Yeah, it doesn't even say it. I'm going to err on the side of just using Dawn dish soap. Dawn dish soap can be used. Most shampoos, they shouldn't be used on kittens under 12. I'm sorry. Yeah, 12 weeks of age, unless otherwise stated. Yeah, I know. But guess what? You guys decided to play in a wonderfully toxic area. Well, not toxic, but toxic enough. Sarah, thank you. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you. No, 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 no. Oh, to the no-nos. I'm going to upset you really bad in just a second, so just enjoy. Yep. This is not upsetting yet. Calm down. Hey, hey, hey. No bites. All right. Have fun with this. Yeah. I'm going to be constantly checking on my wrist for the temperature. Just wait, Chef. You get yours. Uh-huh. Yep. Last thing we need is a freaking epidemic throughout the house. So, fleas, fungus, or filth are the reason for the bath. Were they filthy? No, but they just played in it. Calm down. I've got a pet hairdryer warming up right behind me. Oh, you got me good, girl. I didn't think you got me that good, but you drew blood. No, no, no. There we go. Oh my. sure all soap is off. I don't want them to lick themselves and there'll be soap in their fur, which then gets ingested and then it causes diarrhea. And then I'm thinking, oh no, they have giardia. And it's, in fact, just the fact that they ingested soap. Gently squeeze. A squeegee. Whoop. Oh yeah, so we started off by saying two sisters from two different litters. And nothing more can be truer. Free manicure, right? Well, not free. It cost me some flesh. Yeah. She did really good for her bath. So, hey, I'm impressed. Chef probably is not going to be nearly as nice. But Chef has tortitude, so we'll find out. Yep. What? Okay. Okay, ready? All right, let's get Chef done. Then you guys can see the two together in the hair dryer. All right, Chefy Chef, let's check your nails before we start. That we just did yours. Good. I didn't even check to see if you guys could see the first bath. I am not on my game today. I am obviously tired. I'm tired of dealing with the catio stuff because it's taking away so much time indoors. Trying to make sure everything is still being kept clean while dealing with all of this other crap is so much. It is exhausting. I've got to say, even though Tim and I drive each other crazy, I'm glad he's here. And at the same time, who knows what's going to happen. Because we're learning a lot about each other just in the process, so. Oh, balderdash. Okay, girl. Usually I dilute it down with water in a measuring cup. I just don't even. Yeah. You guys are going to nap at least really, really well because this is a bit much for you. Now then, if they can't get along in the hair dryer, if they keep playing like really rough in there, I'll have to separate them. I don't mind them playing, but if they're playing rough, I don't want them getting hurt. It's one thing to do it outside of the dryer, it's another inside. And again, it's a pet hair dryer that I put them in, not a dryer, a pet hair dryer. You'll see it in a few. It's a professional Oh, we've got a few in there, professional grade, but that's it's made by the one in there, and it's made by pettime.us. Okay, ready? Ah. Good girl. She's doing excellent. They both have been doing great. Okay, one more time. Okay. Very upset little girl. Okay. You're wondering, well, why are they using the same towel? Because it dried a clean baby. And this is a clean baby. And it's fine. Holy cow. Be careful of little limbs. You don't want to break them. I mean, my God. They're still growing at a very rapid rate. Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right, hair dryer. Whew. Ignore all this crap that I'm still trying to find homes for right now. And while they are in that, I'm going to take a moment and clean the water fountain that belongs in there. Okay. Well, that's more entertaining than I guess of watching me clean their playpen. God. They are very safe and happy in there, by the way, if you didn't know. Nidroff, hi, thank you so for the 100. Oh my. Oh, now they're going to start playing the extra games. Yep. I am attempting to get as much of this done as possible between them and having to wash the potatoes. The potatoes have to go through the same thing, but I'm not washing them together. In between is fine. I don't have to do anything because these guys technically did not have Giardia. Had I started with the potatoes, it would have been more of a disaster because then I would have had to turn around and sterilize that, the dryer before using it again. But this way, I don't have to sterilize it between the two groups. I do have to sterilize it after, but that's a given. Okay, almost done with this one. Holy cow. I was not anticipating having to give 2 more kittens a bath. But hey, they're now done and clean. I know, babies. I'm doing a full monthly complete cleaning on this thing because it was bad. It was very bad. Filthy. Okay. Alexa. Oh shoot, never mind. Yeah, I almost started that one up again. A whole new area of stress. You're a pain in my ass. Okay. Wow. 2 weeks. Usually I only have to do this once a month, doing the full cleaning. It's only been 2 weeks. Just because they climb in and around and over it. Little paws get all in through it. Little dirty paws at that. Oh. Okay. By the time I'm done with this, they should be able to be brushed out and mostly dried, if not completely dried. I know, babies. I'm hurry. Holy mama. I will say, I'm not going to be cleaning the rest of these. If baby kittens could swear, no kidding. What's the cage for? It is a pet hair dryer. How long are they stuck in the tiny cage? It's not a cage, it's a dryer. It's a hair dryer for kittens. And how long? Usually it's about 20 minutes. Generally just long enough for me to be able to get through whatever it is that else I have to clean up because of them. So, with that, I'm now putting this thing back together. New screen. Okay, where is it? There it is. So I had to clean and now reassembling a, what's wrong? There it is. Oh, a water fountain. happened?
Oh no, I found some attachments and I was hoping it was for this.
Oh. Okay, that's done. Thank God. They have just made my life a living hell. Okay. All right. Still have 3 more kittens after them to get through. Could not do them all together because the other 3 have Giardia. Okay, so I got 1 of 3 water fountains done. This one is for inside the playpen that they decided to have a great time in. Was not theirs, and it was the kittens that have Giardia. So they had to have a bath. Otherwise, they could have potentially not only got the Giardia, but then spread it once they are released into the house, because they play. They are not confined into the the nursery. All right, let me get them out of here. Then I need to finish doing that silly playpen. Well, now I get to, sorry, I'm out of order. Once I'm done with these guys, I will let them back out, but then I have 3 others to bathe, and then I will be cleaning that playpen, the Giardia playpen, which I was in the process of doing when these guys decided to take advantage of my brain fart. There we go. All right. Hi. First in, first out. Sorry, baby. Hold on, Chef. Hold on, Chef. All right.
This vacuum is pretty good.
Which vacuum? The little stick?
This is the first cordless vacuum I've ever used that actually works.
Oh, that's the, Tim calls that the stick
Yeah,
of
it's the
destiny.
only one that I've ever used that actually works.
Okay. So, this is Winnie. Winnie came here with a severe upper respiratory infection, was not eating. She was already 7 weeks old at the time. She's now going on 10. But you'll see her eye is still healing, but her eye was really bad when she first arrived. So was everything. She had to be in an incubator to be able to control her temperature. And she needed to have breathing treatments because she couldn't really breathe that well. She's now going to be fine. She wouldn't have survived the weekend, but she's going to be fine now. So, I'm going to let you just go. Have fun. Bye-bye. Your playmate is going to be out here now. This is Chef. Chef arrived when she was 3 days old. She was the sole survivor, like, of 7 kittens. The mom had not been fixed. She was only a year old. So what does she do? She's the equivalent of a 15-year-old having children. She didn't want to be mindful of feeding her kittens. That's usually why most cats will reject their kittens. It's either because they're too young or the kittens are sick. Kittens were not sick, but the human did not know that newborns up to 2 weeks of age, they need to be kept warm. The food has to be warmed up also. Some people just know, oh, warm up the food. No, if you don't get the kitten warm, the kitten cannot digest the food. You got to get the kitten warm first. And by the time they reached out to the rescue, 3 kittens had passed. By the time the rescue got there, 2 more had passed. By the time the overnight, they'd gone to a foster. They were in an incubator, and overnight, her sibling passed. And at that point, the foster was like, "I'm out." It's hard to lose a baby. It's hard to lose a baby. I get that. I had to tube feed her, keep her warm, all of that. She's good. She's attitude, but she's good. And now she gets to meet Winnie. Winnie, how old is Chef now? 10 months. She is 10 weeks old this Thursday, so tomorrow. 10 weeks. So 3 months? No, she's more like 2.5 months old. She'll be fixed on the 22nd with Winnie, because they weigh the minimum, which is 2 pounds. They have to weigh a minimum of 2 pounds. Yay! There they go. The tears, without missing a beat, they're back to playing. Okay, now I get to go get the potatoes and wash them. Jeez. This is why I wear slippers. I either wear no shoes or I wear slippers. Preferably slippers. Okay, I need to sterilize that now. Alright, so now I get to wash these 3. Second verse, same as the first. The difference is that these guys have giardia already, which is why I'm having to wash them. I have to clean their playpen every day. They're on medication. This is a second round of medication. It's a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Ready, girls, boys? All of you? All right. Super fun. Here we go. Let's start with you, fluffers. Yeah. Oh, I know. Okay. Clippers. Oh, boy. Hold on. No. There we go. No. Be careful when clipping nails that you don't go into the quick. The quick is the pink area. And just like you have a pink area of your fingernail, and if you cut it too short, it goes into that, it hurts. Same with them. They just don't act like it hurts. They don't whine. They don't bitch. They don't moan. Cats are the masters of masking pain, which is not to their advantage, because then you don't know that there's something wrong with them. But if they did, then they would be prey. All right, ready? Hold on, it's warming up. Again, I use the inside of my arm because it's more sensitive. You can't use a gloved hand. Cannot. Does not work that way. This is Sparkle Spud. These are the potatoes. So his name is Spud. We call him Sparkle Spud because one of my mods, her handle is Sparkle Barbie. And she loves this guy. Hold on, buddy. I know you don't like this. I'm sorry. I know, honey. But good news, you're going to sleep really, really well. Again, I'm going to be testing the water temperature throughout the bath. Because you don't want it, surprise, getting hot. That would be bad. Or getting cold. That would be bad too. You want them to have a pleasant experience so they don't freak out next time. And I'm just using Dawn dish soap. Because these guys are just small. Anybody under the age of generally 12 weeks of age has to use Dawn dish soap, blue Dawn dish soap. Don't use a citrus. Just the blue. That's safe for animals. Really? If I hadn't already sterilized that, I would have been picking myself. Get your beautiful face all washed up. I know they don't have fleas because I've already given them the flea bath that they needed. If you don't know how to give a baby a bath, I actually have it written out in detail on a blog on our website. If you go to the website that's in my profile, click on what we do, and then CCKC blog. I believe it's on actually page 2 now because it was one of the first ones I did. It might have been the very first one I did. No. Oop. You need to use your feet really, really well because your feet always go in to the litter box. I just got some soap on his face. I'm not happy with myself on that one. Be careful. When you're handling a kitten, you gotta be careful that you don't accidentally hurt them. If you're doing it on purpose, there's something wrong with you. There we go. Last final rinse. Last rinse. Ready? Oop. And don't just hold a baby by the scruff, especially when wet. They're a lot heavier, and all you're going to do is hurt them at that point. Just because Mama does it. Mama does it when they're younger, not usually at this age. And certainly not when they're wet. Oh, there. I clear all that water. Okay. 1 of 3 done. Jeez. Holy cow. Yeah, once they get to be 8 weeks of age, unless it's for ringworm or due to being filthy, for fleas, you don't need to. You just use Revolution or Revolution Plus. I don't stray from any other kind of possible flea treatment. Nothing compares to it. So I stick with that. Other flea treatments either don't work well, and most all of them do not cover as many parasites as Revolution does. So I'm a strong believer in that one. And I'm not an affiliate. Not trying to sell it. I'm just trying to say, best for your babies, use that. They have to be at least 8 weeks of age. After that, just use that and get rid of the fleas. Yeah. Fungus or filth, that's a different situation. And if they are older, I use gabapentin, because more times than not, you'd be surprised at how often a cat has an underlying heart condition that you're not even aware of, maybe, if you haven't been taking them to a vet. Gabapentin has to be given, prescribed by a vet. Don't use the kind that's prescribed by you or to you, because you will overdose your animal. It is used off-label for cats. But that being said, come on. There we go. Whew, all right. There we go. Let's put on 2. Let's bring that up, over, done. Number 2. Number 2. Okay. This is Tater. Tater is also very loud and obnoxious. Jeez. This is why I'm trying. Okay, let's bring this back over. Okay. Nope, you're almost done. She is not a happy girl. She knows what's coming. Girl, you are so drama. All right, ready? There we go. Oh boy. Well, at least they're little and I'm not having to deal with bigger kitties. Oh, I hate that fire ants. Fire ants are horrible. They're both horrible for animals. Oh my gosh, I feel for you. Oh my god, that would be such a nightmare. I've seen them covered in fleas. I've seen them days old, and they are, because they were born in a barn, they were covered in fleas. All it takes is a Dawn dish soap bath 3 days in a row, and by the third day, you'll notice that hardly any are on them. After that, they're good. They're good. They don't need another bath. They certainly cannot have a flea treatment. Oh my, you are just all sorts of filthy under there. I know, buddy. You're fine. But by giving them a bath and getting those fleas off of them, you save their lives. Not only with, I mean, fire ants especially, holy crap, but the fleas cause anemia. They just suck blood right out of them faster than they can produce. A lot of people don't even consider that. We don't have fire ants up here. I'm kind of glad about that. In fact, I'm really glad about that, not kind of. Good girl. This is Tater, by the way. And Tot is the last one. The one that's in there screaming right now is our fluffy little Spud. Oh my god, he is getting really fluffy. I'm just giving her feet an extra little bath. Making sure all nasties are off. I'm going to have to take everything off of this sink and completely sterilize it again. I've just done that. Jeez. Ready? These guys will be, shoot, 6 weeks? No, that's not it. That's gelato. It's up. I think these ones will be 6 weeks. Soon. I don't remember. We have so many different groups of babies. Making sure all soap is off. Okay. And again, be very careful with the limbs. Be very careful with the babies in general. Jeez. Okay. Pretty soon I'll show, after I get done with Tot, I'll show all the babies in the pet hair dryer. And then I'll be able to focus on pulling them out one by one. But I've got to still clean out their playpen. It is absolutely horrible. They have Giardia. Yes, I have the Manxes, the mama and baby Manx. Sole survivor of that group. The human that had the other cats, that had the Manxes and surrendered them, has since ghosted me again, and I'm not going to keep bothering asking, hey, where are they? For all I know, they didn't survive. I don't know. Or we found homes for them. Who knows? it's unfortunate that you couldn't just keep continuing to contact me, or even better, just give me the freaking address so I could have drove down there and picked them up myself. Okay. Whew. Last one. Oh. This is Tot. Tot is the smallest out of these three. This is Tot. Holy cow. Okay, I'm going to use this for her nail clippings, and then I'm going to get a different towel altogether because I've already used this for 2 different kittens to dry them. Hey, baby. You're doing good. You're doing really good. Yeah. Hold on. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. One last one. Come on. Good job. Okay. Ah, right there. I just use that one. Again, I'm using the inner arm to check the water. You can't use a gloved hand. Inner arm is best to test it with. It's more sensitive than just your outer. And I test it throughout the bath, if you haven't noticed. And see, they all had a lot of poop on them. Giardia is just getting cross-contaminated. The kittens are getting cross-contaminated with the Giardia because they're playing, they're eating, they're getting it all over themselves, they're cleaning themselves, they're cleaning each other. It's just a bad idea. So they're getting treated with medication. However, every day I'm having to clean their playpen. Every day I'm not washing them. They usually don't need to be bathed as much. My God. But they made an extra special mess last night. And I dump their litter pans every day and sterilize the litter pan and then put fresh litter in it. Otherwise, that's just getting cross-contaminated. And if you're cross-contaminating, you're just making it a prolonged issue. I know. Always use Blue Dawn dish soap. Don't use the other colors. Blue Dawn has been proven to be safe for neonates of just about any species. Hold on. No. Whoop. It's like, nope. Yep. Being very gentle with the arms and the legs. You don't want to hurt them. I'm using warm water, not hot, which is why I keep dunking my arm in there to test the water. Don't want it cold. Hi, sweetheart. And you gotta be careful when they do this. You want to make sure that they're not accidentally putting their whole face underwater. They don't know any better. They're just babies. And I'm not putting soap on there. I wash the soap off of my hands. I'm just using clean water, making sure her face is clean. Getting all food off of there. Because they're now eating wet food. Yes. Because you're big babies. You are big babies. There we go. I know. Sorry. There's a time and a place for a sprayer, and she was like, this is not the time or the place, Mama. Always keep a hand on the bottom side to keep support. Otherwise, you can end up hurting them. Don't just scruff them and think that you can just dangle them. We want good, clean babies. We don't want any yeast infections for the girls. We don't want a urinary tract infection for either gender. We don't want urine scalding, which happens if they are being forced to sit in their own urine for any length of time. It's a bad thing. We had kittens come in a few years ago that were just horrible shape and urine scalding all down the backsides and throughout the tail. It was so sad. Just clear neglect. So the main takeaway from this channel is please get your animals spayed or neutered. Get them and keep them vaccinated. If you cannot afford that, contact a local rescue, shelter, ASPCA, animal services, something along that line. We're here to help the public, not just the kitties. As long as the public is also willing to be not lying. That just happened a few days ago with Tim and I. Somebody just left cats, not kittens, 2 cats on our front yard. Didn't tell us. They were sitting out there for like 3 days because we didn't see them. We both felt horrid. They're fine, but they were subjected to being in those carriers for an extended period of time where that's the only place that they could go to the bathroom. They didn't have any water. They had little food, and that was gone or peed in. So, I mean, Tim found them just at the right time, and it was just because of a faint meow. Faint meow. Happy 0420. Change your mindset, please. Change your mindset. Don't sit there and think that. Look at my profile before you say something stupid like that. It's not funny. If you think, oh, it's a joke. No, it's not. It's not funny. I have a hard time believing that people are funny in situations that you have no clue what we see. I've had kittens literally fighting for their lives. Every year it's constant. And it's because of human neglect, human stupidity, and laziness because they're not getting their animals spayed or neutered. I take up kittens and cats every month to get spayed or neutered for the public. As long as I don't have a ton of my own to do. Do you want to adopt one? If you are in Western Washington, please put in an application. If you're not, please put in an application for a local rescue or shelter. most of them have tons of these guys. And we are in the middle of kitten season. It's been stupid. In one weekend, we went from, what was it, 32 to 48 again. Okay, here we go. This is where everybody tends to freak out because they're like, oh my God, what is that? It's a hair dryer. It's a pet hair dryer. It is a professional pet hair dryer. I can't say that enough. I even clipped their nails and they have shredded my gloves. Okay, I'm going to change gloves. They are going to be right here for you guys to watch. Now, the gray boy right here, Spud, he's almost completely dry. The problem is I've got to clean out their kitty vision, exactly. I've got to clean out their playpen really quick so that they can go back in there. So I will be right back. Enjoy watching kitty vision. Oh. Oh, wow, that is so gross. And troopers. Okay. That was ridiculous. But I'll show you the end result. And now they have a clean environment that they will be staying in. Oh my God. Okay. I'll bring them out in a second. This is what I was busting my butt to try to, if you saw at the beginning, end result. So now I just need to put everything back in there. It was a horrid mess. Which is one of the reasons why we use that for their food. And these guys don't just get one litter pan, they get two. Because they are messy. And because of having Giardia, they have really bad diarrhea. It is better than what it was. They have had it, dare I say, probably exposed to at birth, because the person that found them said that they had really bad diarrhea. Now, I was thinking that they just were feeding it, you know, something different, because they just kept taking it from the mom. Well, not taking them, they found them. She claims that she looked for the mom, but it's not like anybody hasn't lied to me in the past, and she's also had a bit of an issue with me having them since. But anyhow, passes of the past. These have now been cleaned. Clean beds, washed beds. Oh, jeez. All these different beds, all these different things. Well, you know, I'm thinking maybe I'll do this one. This bed this time. It's like Frog's guest bed. Sweet Frog, I need to wash my hands and get her to eat. Okay. Boom. Trying to fluff it up. Those are bigger kittens. They're huge kittens for their age. Oh, and they're toys. They get toys. They don't get a lot of them, and they have to be, the toys that they get has to be able to be sterilized. So, there they are. I had already soaked them in bleach water. I'm just rinsing them off. Pretty much for kicks and giggles. And I look like absolute ass now because I've been in and out of that. I'm not kidding you. I get into that playpen. I had to go get footies and make sure that I was not going to be contaminating my slippers. Okay. Hi guys. Okay, let's start with the fluffiest. First in, first out. Yep. Yep. He's the only long hair. The other two are short. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Sweet little babies. Sweet little babies. Here we go. Yeah. Let me go get your toys. I didn't have enough hands for that. And had I done that, when I took out their litter, Yeah, I would have had to do the first 2 baths. Okay. There. Oh, I forgot your food. Darn it. You, all 3 of them. Food? Food? Aw, Kai! Thank you. Thank you, bud. Guys, like the gifts, please. All right. There's that. They only get kibble right now. They just got done eating this huge plate of food. I had to wake them though because I needed to clean out their area. So they're not happy with that, but they'll go back to sleep. I am going to continue cleaning this room because it's a mess. It's a constant. Thankfully, Ken is here and working on the Olympus room, I think, right now, which is another constant room to keep clean. Ooh, thank you for the amazing day. Oh, Kelbell, thank you. Oh my gosh, Kelbell, also thank you. Guys, give Kelbells a like as well. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna pull up the food, let Snowball out, finish cleaning that room, sterilize this, sterilize that. Up, down, sit down, whatever. Stand up, sit down, fight. Yeah. That. And I'm gonna get some water. Oh God, right here, water. 5 baths. Washing so far 1 water fountain out of 6. I still have 6 to do. And sweeping and mopping the floor in there, which is not going to be so easy because of the playpens, but you know, this will be the first time I've mopped it since putting those playpens in there. That is the worst of the playpens, though. Love you back, Sarah. Do you do medications? Caitlin, great point. No, I need to do, technically, the Giardia meds are at night, which I wish I wouldn't have done that, but I started at night, stays at night. Pennies and Winnies. And I'll do that right freaking now, but I'm still jumping off because I need to have my head clear. It is on here, so that's good. It's on my list. Otherwise, I would probably totally forget. But that was such a side note. I was not anticipating having to first clean up a puddle of pee, and it just snowballed. Just snowballed. Which is where I'm going to go now, letting out Snowball. Okay, I already fed them. Need to do meds. That's bar none. A lot of these are now nurseries. Harry Potter room and Great Room are done also. I know that Ken took care of that. Thank God. And he is doing the Olympus floor, I think, right now. I think. So, everything else for me, besides the meds, nursery. I am focusing on the nursery. Ken's upstairs working on the Olympus room. He already did the dungeon. Holy crap. Okay. So we will see you all later on. If you're on TikTok, we'll see you then on TikTok. Yes, the battle. Oh, I need to call Jay. Okay. Done. Snowball. He's on the list now. I just put Snowball because that means I have to pick up the food. If I don't, then he has issues. All right, so y'all got to see how I do that monstrosity. Hey. No, it's just you two. She's in here right now, so let's just get her done. Dang it. Damn. Okay. Winnie is in here. I'm making sure she stays right here. Penny. No, she just took off, dang it. I heard the pitter patter. Penny, Winnie, Wiggles, Wiggles, Penny Cody. Okay, so this is Winnie. Wiggles and Penny. Penny's last day of GS meds is tomorrow. Aw, thank you, Kai. If you didn't see Kai's YouTube account, check it out. It's spelled just like that, Kyee. He's got some music that he has produced. Okay, there's that one. Wiggles. Oh my gosh, Winnie and Penny are now playing. Penny's having a blast. Okay. Let's see who we can get. Da, 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 da. Okay. Hi, Winnie. Perfect. Whoop. Boom. Okay. Nope, don't jump. Don't jump. All right. Boom. I know. Come on. Whoop. You're not helping. Last one. Whoop. Okay, there's that. Where's your... There it is. She is almost done with her medications. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Gone. Okay, Penny. Penny was just up here. Penny. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Penny. Got her. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. GS meds for her FIP. There's that. She gets lysine because she's been fighting an upper respiratory. And where's the eye? What did I just do? Here it is. Whoop. You're not making this easier either. Okay, ready? There we go. I know. First thing that you see with an upper respiratory infection is generally an eye issue. Okay, now then, I'm going to shut down the live now because guess what? I still have to find Wiggles. Wiggles takes forever. So, done with that. Wiggles just has 2 oral meds, that's it. Whatever. Okay, we will see you tonight, TikTok. Unless you don't have an account then, huh? Okay. We will see you later then, tomorrow. That's not bubblegum or peanut butter. Bubblegum or peanut butter, Megan? Cats actually don't like bubblegum. I don't know about peanut butter. Dogs, I guess. I don't know. Cats generally like chicken or tuna, but I'm not too big on the tuna thing. See you later. Have a great day. Final tally for today here, which is amazing. 142.36. So anything above and beyond $110 over on TikTok is going to be yay towards a catio, making it anything bigger, better, or into another account for emergencies, which we see too often. Puppy kitties, someone dumped. That's so sad. Oh, if he had FIP and he didn't run, he was already really sick. The only way to combat that, Yim, is, oh, thank you so much, Tanya. The only way to combat that is GS medication. You have to get it. You have to, and it's best to get on Book of Faces, FB, whatever you want to call it, and go to FIP Warriors, and it's 5.0. Literally says FIP Warriors 5.0. they'll then get you in contact with FIP warriors in your state. You'll be put into and this is just if it ever happens again. You'll be put into a Facebook Messenger group, and then the admin usually puts out an announcement saying, "Hey, so and so, your username, is looking for starter kits." And anybody who has either extras because they ordered it and went through FIP treatment and now they're done with it, if they have extras, whatever, they'll either sell it or they'll give it away. I give away starter kits. I actually purposely buy starter kits, and I create the starter kits. I always tell people to start it up. Yeah, that's wet FIP. I'm assuming the meds. Wait, was it meds from the vet? If it was meds from the vet, you're right. It's not going to do anything. He needed to have an injection, the injectable meds, and at that point, he probably needed to have a double dose. The double dose usually is required for advanced FIP, which I've seen, I've dealt with. I haven't lost an FIP kitty yet. I've had people that I've helped, they've lost their cat. Now, what happened, I don't know, but I know that the ones that I saw that I tried helping, they were really advanced and they probably should have had a blood transfusion. It is, some vets will try to prescribe medication, and it's the GS medication and they're having it compounded. However, now when did you say this was? Oh, you didn't. Okay. The GS medication, compounding it by vets, that started June of 2024, I believe it was. And before that, vets weren't allowed to prescribe any FIP medication. This happened years ago. There you go. The only way to combat it, then it was super expensive too. If you're talking before 2020, it was super expensive. If you're talking after 2020, up until a year and a half, 2 years ago, it was still pretty damn expensive. For the full treatment of a kitten, was about $1,500. Now it's a lot less unless you're going oral meds. Oral meds isn't nearly as painful. They now have injectable medication that doesn't sting, but but the original medication stung like an SOB. So it was terrifying. But I generally put in my starter kits 1 or 2 vials of injectable medication, as well as 2 weeks worth of syringes and needles, which gets them 1996, they didn't know jack about it. It didn't start really coming out. I want to say it was 2012 is when they really started realizing that, oh my God, this is a thing. They still don't have a test for FIP besides blood work. And then most of the time, the vets will just assume that the cat's got a type of flea anemia. And so they usually try prescribing doxycycline or something. And that's ridiculous because it doesn't touch it and it won't do anything. But yeah, in case you don't know, feline infectious peritonitis is not contagious. Some vets still think that it is. It's not. It infects their entire body. What it starts from is highly contagious among cats. It's the feline coronavirus. If they haven't been exposed to it or had it, if they haven't had it, then they've been exposed to it, essentially. Some vets will say, oh, they've all been exposed to it. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. But if mom had it, she's then carrying the genetic factor for it, or the DNA for it. Just like with chicken pox, once you have it, it will stay in your body. It's part of your DNA, and it can genetically mutate into shingles. Well, with feline coronavirus, it will stay in their genetic system until the right stressor comes across them, which could be going to a new home, It could be, something as silly as having, surgery. Any surgery, doesn't matter. It could be moving into a different room. It could be like with Iris, it was the adoption of the kittens in the room. They weren't even her kittens. She was Auntie Iris to them. It was wow. But her HCT levels of her blood dropped so significantly, she had to have a blood transfusion. Now that did cost us a bit. That was like $2,700, but she's alive and well and happy. That doesn't mean that she could just stop the medications. That wasn't it. She now still has to, she's in observation, and she still has to have blood work done, once in a while until after the observation. It's 84 days of observation. And if her blood work is still good after 84 days, she's good. Just like after shingles, you should be fine. It's just that it's a bitch to go through. The symptoms of FIP is, the first thing that I usually see is a fever, lethargy, inappetence. As it prolongs and advances, they become jaundice. Their belly might start to swell up if it's in the effused FIP, which means it's wet FIP. The body is collecting fluids from other parts of the body and honing it in on different areas. So around either the lungs, the abdomen, the stomach, areas like that. Some vets think that they need to drain all the fluid. You cannot do that. A simple Google search will tell you you cannot drain more than 30% of the fluid, otherwise the cat will go into shock and they will die. Dry FIP is a lot harder to diagnose, still using blood work, but then because they don't have the wet part of it, the effused part of it, they're usually the ones that are most misdiagnosed. And then when it advances into ocular or neurological FIP, that almost is too late. If they're neurologic, they're still able to be saved. If they go optical, their eyes are dilating at different times and everything. They start to go into seizures. The seizures are harder to get them out of. I've been able to do it one time, and that was with Iris. That was through a blood transfusion. So, FYI, there's been a lot of advances in FIP. A lot more known about it, a lot more on advancing on the medications, but the FDA will never approve the medication the way that it is made, because they state that that compound medications have to be made in small doses, not in large doses. The medications that we buy are compounded in large doses. So those kind of medications will never be allowed to be in a vet's office. Vets can have the GS medication now compounded, but before it wasn't like that. It sucked.
Beautiful baby.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to explain to you about this too. Not getting an animal altered, so spayed or neutered, just because they're indoor only, you're not doing them any services. It's not contributing to the overpopulation, you're right, but the chances of them contracting cancer of the reproductive organs, or if it was a female, regardless of it's being a dog or a cat, pyometra, I thought it was before pyometra, I don't know how it's actually pronounced, which is an infection of the uterus. A lot of people think that, oh, you became pregnant somehow. Oh no, and they're expecting to have babies, then the animal dies. It's because it was an infection that wasn't dealt with. Those are all removed immediately by spaying an animal, a dog or a cat. For males, testicular cancer is a big factor there. It can also help reduce, the whole urinary tract infections. It does a lot more good than, oh, they're not going to get another animal pregnant. So just as an FYI, in case that was something that you're looking at again. Oh my God. Are you talking about the cat or the dog? Yeah, we're not going to go into descriptions yet. You didn't even need to put that in. That, especially since this was in the 90s, there was no way. So I'm sure it was a horrible thing to witness. I'm sorry that it was a horrible thing to witness, but, oh, okay. You'd be surprised of how many people don't know that. But the fact that you just said I was confident that he wasn't going to impregnate another dog, that's why I decided to bring that forward. Anyways, I'm going to go because I've got a crap ton of stuff to do. I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.